YouTube, it's your boy Jack SB. March Madness has arrived. It is the best time of the year. Let's pick every single game right now. Ohio State TCU, first game of the tournament, already a tough one to pick. I like how TCU's been playing though. Give me them over the Buckeyes. South Florida, Louisville. I think South Florida could upset this one. I wouldn't be surprised, but Michael Brown is back for Louisville, so I got the Cardinals. UCLA, UCF. I think UCLA is by far the best 7 seed in this tournament. I think they make a deep run. Give me UCLA over UCF in the first round. Furman, UConn. I think most people would just skip over this game, but I do think UConn is the most overrated 2 seed in this tournament. I think the winner of this game will lose to UCLA anyway, so I'm thinking Furman with the massive upset, by far the biggest upset I have in my bracket. Villanova, Utah State. I really like how the Aggies have been playing. Give me Utah State over Villanova. They're going to lose to Arizona in the next round anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think BYU beats the winner of Texas A&M State. Don't think it really matters. Gonzaga wins that game. I like Missouri's physicality. Give me them over Miami. I was really reliant on Bennett Sturts, so I'm going to take Clemson over Iowa. I think Vandy should have been higher than a 5 seed. That's ridiculous that they have a 5 seed. Same with St. John's. I'm taking Vandy over McNeese. Man, I wish VCU would win this game against UNC, but I can't see UNC losing that quickly. Give me UNC. Georgia St. Louis is going to be a good one. I'm honestly rooting for St. Louis just because I think it'd be fun to see them make a run, but I got Georgia. Their offense is too potent. Akron, Texas Tech. I like how fast-moving Akron is, and they have great guard play. I think they upset Texas Tech in the first round. I like Santa Clara. I think they're a fun team to watch, offensively especially. I think they upset Kentucky. Kentucky's just been so inconsistent this year. Moving on to the round of 32, I'm going to take Duke over TCU. At least they better win that game. St. John's, Kansas is going to be a good round 2 matchup already. That's like a Final Four level matchup right there. I like the grittiness, though, of St. John's. I got the Johnnies in that one. Give me Michigan State over Louisville, and then I'm going to take UCLA to continue their run, obviously with a pretty easy win against Furman in the second round. Even if it's UConn there, I still think UCLA gets that win. Wisconsin, Arkansas is another really good second round matchup already. I think it can go either way, but I like the depth of Arkansas. I think BYU beats Gonzaga. I think DeBonsa and Wright can carry him at least to the Sweet 16. Vandy, Nebraska. I think Nebraska is the most overrated 4 seed in this tournament, so I got Vandy pretty easily there. I think Akron continues their run to the Sweet 16 and beats Alabama, especially with Aiden Holloway being arrested. He's not with the team, and that's a big loss. I like Virginia a lot in this tournament. Give me Virginia over Tennessee. And then I think Iowa State ends Santa Clara's run and advances to the Sweet 16. Moving on to the Sweet 16, we got Duke and St. John's to start. Both really good defenses. I just think that St. John's hasn't been as consistent offensively, which is why I'll take Duke over St. John's. Michigan State UCLA is a tough game, man. I think this game could go either way. They split the season series, but I like UCLA to keep their hot run. I think they win that game. Arizona, Arkansas honestly could go either way to me, but I think Arizona's just more complete. Give me the Wildcats in that one. And then I think Purdue ends BYU's run and advances to the Elite 8. Florida, Vandy have already played twice. Vandy destroyed Florida in the SEC tournament, but I think Florida takes revenge and gets that game. Illinois, Houston will be another really good one. I can see that one going either way, but I'm going to take Houston. Michigan should end Akron's run there and advance to the Elite 8. And then Virginia, Iowa State. Ooh, that is a good game. I like the way both of these teams play, but I think Virginia continues and they advance to the Elite 8. Moving on to the Elite 8, we got Duke and UCLA to start out of the East region. I think Duke takes that game and ends UCLA's run with that defense. I think Purdue is one of the weaker 2 seeds in this tournament, despite advancing to the Elite 8. I think Arizona takes that game pretty easily to advance to the Final Four. Florida, Houston, a rematch of last year's championship game in the Elite 8. I think Florida takes that game. And then Michigan, Virginia. I think Michigan is just too much, too physical, too deep. I got the Wolverines. So we've made it to the Final Four. I know it's really boring to have all 4 1 seeds in the Final Four, but hey, I got a lot of upsets before that, right? So I guess it's justified. Duke, Florida will be a good game. They already matched up earlier in the season. Duke won by 1 in Cameron Indoor, but I think Duke takes this game. And then Arizona, Michigan, man, these are both championship level games. These are crazy. I really like both of these teams, but I think Arizona is just more versatile. I think Wildcats take that one, which means it's Duke and Arizona in the championship game. 2 1 seeds, 2 really elite programs that haven't matched up yet, which is going to be a really fun game. I think this game could honestly go either way, but I think the defense of Duke is what does it, and Cameron Boozer takes Duke over the top. Give me Duke to win the 2026 National Championship. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for all of my shorts. I have updates, picks, rankings for each round as the tournament progresses, and I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces.